feel very excited about what's happening here today in terms of the birthing of Blue Wren and the potential of where this can go.
The most important of which out of it all is no violence for anybody, but especially for women or partners.
I think there's a general reluctance in society to acknowledge, even though this is out there as a big issue, it's a building awareness that actually, yes, domestic violence, family violence does exist, but there's actually a bit of a reluctance to admit that it might be close to home, or it might be that we don't realise how subtle it is.
This is helping me, making me, you feel accountable for certain things, and you want to change those patterns. And it makes me feel like I want to be a better man, that's the thing. And I know I'm a good man, but I want to be a better man. That was the really strong feeling I got that out of this process, is that are helping me to, if not so much find the tools for it, to be aware of it and to know that this is something that I want and I can improve, and I know I can.
So I did expect more people, but I realise, and when I say people, in this instance we're talking men because it's for a men's workshop. And I realise as for the, 3 or 4 decades have passed, it's often been a struggle to get men to face stuff or go to workshops or consider to even do anything, or that there's something needs to be done or could be improved.
This is really important cultural change for society, for us to educate ourselves, educate about domestic violence and how we handle anger. And it's also, for me, personal research. Okay, what am I doing about this? So it works in 2 ways, really. I'm supporting and co-facilitating, but I'm still learning there, and that's partly what I enjoy about working with John and Adrian, because they're in there too.
It's not just about the physical side, it's also the emotional side, the psychological side, the spiritual side, the financial side, the verbal side. There's many aspects of family and domestic violence, and what we've uncovered today is even the subtlety in that. Family and domestic violence is there for, I would say, 99.9% or if not 100% of men.
I think the value in it is the variety of experiences that you then get to hear about, and you have a different partner and stuff too. But it's worked well, I think, so far. Personally for me, it's worked well. I know it's not as great for as a pilot program to have less people and impacting less people. That's the thing.
The benefits for yourself, your partner and your children, this will ripple out in the very concentrated 2 days that we do.
If you create the place of safety, the men will come to the place of that safety with you, and then the emotions will flow. If there's any sense of not being safe in a room, the men will clam up and the emotions won't flow. So that one of the secrets of this work is to find that place of safety.
The quality of the men who've walked through our door lays the foundation for the future.
The growth that will happen for those men over those 2 days, it's an incredible growth. So I would encourage and invite and challenge those men to step in for their own personal growth, for growth in the family, growth in relationship and growth in the community.
But I would say take a risk, and I would say look into your heart. And if there's any part of you that feels that there's something there for you, check it out, and trust yourself. And trust that 90% of the time you'll gain something rather than lose. In fact, probably 100% you'll gain. You'll gain some experience or knowledge or awareness.